So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So that's got things underway. Persib Bandung have gone 4-3-3. Jim, how do you interpret that?
Yeah, and the two wide players up front can make the system pretty much succeed or fail. They'll be quite flexible in their creative movement. They like to drift in. At times they'll mix their game up and keep their width. And of course they're also expected to track any runs from opposition fullbacks. So they've got quite hard-working jobs, but if they can gain a one-on-one advantage, they can dictate.
He's found a way through.
Well, the greatest goal threat down below us, Peter, is Michael Owen.
Forever the boy wonder. Burst onto the world scene, of course, in some... There's the shot! And it's a goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
He does it all with an air of efficiency and simplicity.
Not even a hint of hesitation. That is such a cool finish.
England are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. And that could set him on his way. He's shifting through the gears here. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. No second thought, a straight red card. Well, the players are flocking round their fallen colleague and they look worried. So seemingly that was deemed a denial of a clear goal-scoring opportunity.
Well, Peter, I don't think he even had time to blink. This is just a spontaneous reaction.
Not much doubt about who's going to take this one. Jude. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Xavi Alonso. Oh, read. Nice interception. Marcelo. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now that looks a decent ball. Nicely weighted ball. And he's heaved it away. Corner. And we have our very first corner. Delivers with whip. Defending of the desperate variety. Royce. It's loose here and they'll want to reclaim it. That's a cute ball. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Yamal. Duke touches it back.
Well, he just didn't have any support.
Now it's Drogba. Oh, such a clever touch.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
England clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
He's a sharp little ball here. Oh, no joy this time. Xavi Alonso, always wanting the ball, always wanting to do something different with it. Looking for the run. He's being urged to shoot. Here comes the corner. Corner number 2 then. Oh, what has happened here? Backward it goes. And it's Xabi Alonso. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Tries a shot! Xabi Alonso. That's a good ball out wide. Oh, well played, well sorted out. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. Jupe. Yamal. And the through ball. He has a look up. And he's there to get it away. Throw it. Passing is crisp and sharp. Goes for a shot! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
England have their third corner. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Persib Bandung have the chance to go the other way. Passing nice and neat. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Oh, he's goal side. And he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. Marcelo can see things others simply cannot. Now it's Owen. Now it's Dembele. And he's had it nicked away. It'll be a throw-in. Oh, it's Dembele. Yamal. Threads one in.
Has been
No way through there. Company.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
That's the end of the first 45. And it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
England are very much up against it, and that's given the manager a real headache as to how to get his players to regain focus during half-time. He's going to have to get amongst the players and really lift them to produce something close to the best football if they're going to salvage this.
So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon.
Substitution in progress.
So we're off again.
England can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
And he shoots! And no mistake. They are right back in business.
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
Was there ever any doubt?
Peter, I can tell you, that was nothing short of a cold-blooded execution.
England restore parity.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And he's straight offside. And it's Owen. And he's got the beating of his man. And the shot! There it is!
Well, it's hardly a great surprise to see him doing something thrilling, and it should send a strength and courage through every one of his teammates from here.
The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
Persib Bandung with the lead.
This is the perfect example of how to play with a man advantage. Move the opposition from side to side, wear them down, deserve goal.
Roberto Baggio. Baggio getting forward. He has found the way through. And a chance! That has not gone well. Well, they are still trailing, and they require a change of fortune, pretty sharpish. And here's Owen. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Yamal, the ultimate schemer, the supplier-in-chief. England perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. And this is Roberto Baggio! Another big chance that gets away.
They're just unrelenting, Peter, wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Oh, great header! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Petit is offering a right smile there.
Shot a goal! And he's stuck it away. And this is getting better and better. He'll take that. Perhaps not the prettiest, but they all count.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. Roberto Baggio! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
And that should get the job done. And now they can spring out of defence. And this is Drogba. And he's found a way past. Can he finish? It's a goal! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing. Having the composure to score is another.
Shifting momentum, perhaps.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now, all of a sudden, it seems the belief is back.
Oh, he's been caught napping. Takes a shot. They are queuing up to have a go here. Corner number 3 coming up. Nemecha! That was superb goalkeeping.
Nemecha really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Nemecha is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. Bellingham. Yamal. Drogba. Now it's Roberto Baggio. Into the last quarter of an hour. Tries to play it through. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper.
England really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Substitutions taking place.
England can make their change now with a break in play. And it's Drogba. Diouf. Drogba. And the shot! And that's a tidy finish. Once more they've done it! They just will not lie down!
I could watch this every week, Peter. Talk about strength of character. Wonderful.
Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. Killer pass, perfectly delivered.
It's turning into quite a gem, this.
Well, at this stage, Peter, it's going to come down to how badly they want to win this.
England will have one further opportunity to make a substitution after this, their latest change.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
He doesn't look too happy with that.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
That ball looks a good one. That's a shade optimistic.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And that is out of play. Intercepts the throw, that's well read. Oh, it's Dembele. Can he get it through? This is Owen. Into stoppage time, very little left on it. Tries to pass it through. Petit. Oh, it's Dembele. And he is shapes to shoot! Gerrard, renowned for his long-range shooting. That has ended up in no man's land. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Looking to pass their way up the pitch. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Gerrard. Now it's Drogba. He's through here. Oh, that's been cut out, well played. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Magic. What a magical football match, and genuine respect all round. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So things are underway. Norway have gone with what looks like an orthodox 4-4-2, Jim.
Well, the modern version of that is a lot more fluid and flexible than in bygone times. There's a much greater understanding of the need for players to cover forward running, and it enables risk-taking while the gaps are filled. I'm very much a fan of it. There are a lot of people who seem to have kind of ignored it.
And the shots! Same again, same outcome.
Norway really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue. Raphael Varane is someone I've always liked a lot for his incredible discipline and intelligence, Peter. So often having to play a covering role for a more aggressive partner, he really has made that style his own.
Yeah, that's something for which he has rightly received a lot of praise in view of the kind of players he's been paired with down the years.
Yeah, and something he can do thanks to his great recovery pace and an outstanding sense of positioning too.
Dumfries did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. It's Luis Suarez!
He almost caught everyone out there the way he just eked out the room to get the shot in.
Diop. England so far providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Messi. It's come to nothing.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Haaland. Seedorf gets on his bike and on the move. That ball looks a good one. He's found a way through, and he's certainly onside here. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Rabiot. Haaland. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it.
Norway really look like a team that's set up to absorb pressure. They don't mind being on the back foot.
But with something up their sleeve.
Yeah, they clearly feel they can hit hard on the counter-attack thanks to their pacey options.
Raphael Varane. And it's Seedorf. And here's Azar. Plays the return pass. Good running, strong and purposeful. Great ball, and he'll try from distance! Messi! From another planet! That is a gem! An absolute gem! And it's Norway who take the lead. Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
That's just really poor from a defensive standpoint. A very soft goal if you look at it. Everyone was busy doing the wrong thing. Someone's really got to be picking him up when he's in that position.
So the first moment of real significance.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Now this could be a chance. Messi! Oh, cracking effort.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
Pake does well not to be outdone there. And he goes cross-field. Yaya Toure. He is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. Hazard. He's picked his way through. Great chance! And that's a tidy finish. They are purring, truly purring. An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
Norway are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
And it's Lahm.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Haaland. That's been slipped through. Oh, what a ball! Just the keeper in his way. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. So, a temporary halt to the action.
Well, the second goal certainly came as a welcome surprise, Peter. So late and so potentially destructive.
That certainly seems to be the case.
And that ought to encourage an even more ambitious approach in this second half, Peter, with control already established.
Well, that just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon. Away we go again.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Thuram clears without hesitation. No way through there. Lahm is looking to influence the game from out wide. Pressing high and with purpose. Oh, cracking ball. Referee has just said play on. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Seedorf. For Lahm. Lahm getting forward. Takes on his marker, gives it back.
They're really getting no time to think on the ball here.
And here's Suarez, and he... Chance! Relentless! Just relentless! Up by 3. They have their boot on the throats of their foes. Well, how's that for a class finish?
Well, that's great disguise he got on that finish too. Just toying with the defence, making them guess the wrong thing to do. Made him look a bit silly, Peter.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Thuram did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
52,044.
Seedorf. Now this could be a chance. Wriggles his way through. He is through here. And a chance! Keeper's got his work done.
Well, at least he was in the right position and he reacted quickly enough. The manager will like that.
And we have our very first corner. And how did he not make it 4? Haaland being hunted in packs.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
And it's Lahm. Lahm venturing down the left. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. That's an imaginative pass. He can run onto... Struck first time! Smashing save, really good save that.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Desai. Lahm making good progress. Hazard. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. No way through, so back it comes. Oh, good-looking ball. So, what can they make of this? Haaland. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Now then, the ball's come loose. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Varane cuts it out, and it's Denzel Dumfries. Messi. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. And the shot! And a neat finish! They are playing them off the park! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Substitution for Norway, number 7, Cristiano Ronaldo.
The two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time. Norway
15,
are having a ball here.
Number 10, Messi.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, good take in a good area.
Ibrahimovic, number 17.
Well, this does not look promising, Peter. The least they can do is to give the crowd something to cheer about, but that might be difficult from here.
Number 22,
Neymar.
Vitinha. Substitutions taking place.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. Lahm. Zola. Looking for options for movement. He has found the way through. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
And it's Dembele. Pass somewhat off target. Yaya Toure can so cleverly bypass the press. The ball is loose and the chase is on.
Has been
Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. Nicely weighted ball.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
He's got away. And the finish! It is close, but that is the last of it. England cannot spin this any other way. They came up against opponents who were... Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. Things already... He's had a shot! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. It's an inviting-looking ball, that. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Desai makes the interception. That looks a cracking ball. Mbappe! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Mbappe really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Oh, good spread. Now it's Messi. Messi makes a move down the right. Oh, he's trying to skip past his man. Schlotterbeck did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Cristiano Ronaldo, good driving run. And he was quick to react. He's beaten the... and the shot! It's bounced back off the post. Goal! Norway! And it's Norway who take the lead. He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
Atalanta finding themselves unexpectedly behind.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. Bellingham. Oh, nicely intercepted. Lahm is looking to influence the game from out wide. Looks to the other side.
Good ball, that too.
And it's Messi. Seedorf. And it's Yaya Toure. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Now it's Vinicius Junior. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Now it's Mbappe. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
That has ended up in no man's land. Thuram. Bellingham. And he's intervened well there. Lahm. Hazard. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Ronaldo has given away a free kick. Howson played down the flank.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
The ball has bounced loose now. Hazard, a player who needs no introduction. Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. Over to the right flank. Lahm simply refused to be outdone there. Tries to play it through. He has found the way through. And this is Hazard. Shot, surely! It's in! And this is getting better and better. His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence, who were made to look a little lost, in all honesty.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, that's a real psychological weight off the shoulders, I think. It's a very different game now at 2 up.
Just 5 minutes left until the break. Yamal showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Seedorf.
That was lovely, that.
And here's Suarez. It's Luis Suarez! Now that is commitment to the cause. And we have our very first corner. Luis Suarez! Another big chance that gets away.
Oh, they're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Timber.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Howson. Now Schlotterbeck. And it's Bellingham. Desai gets across to intercept that. And we've reached half-time. Some first-half thoughts?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well. If broke, don't fix it, so I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Nicely weighted ball. Suarez finding himself in space. That's destined for the flank. Oh, this looks sharp. Howson did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And it's Luis Suarez. Seedorf can see things others simply cannot. Is there any support? He might... Great chance! Just cruising! They are cruising! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Hazard. It's a good run he's making out on the left.
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
And he shoots! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Yamal. Vinicius Junior needing to deal with defending that's more up close and personal.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
And this is Neymar. He's got away. Real chance here. Hoisted in. Lam clears it away. Good ball, good Mbappe! And it's in! An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
Atalanta may be down, but not out just yet. Oh, good steal. He just read it. And it's Messi. Messi going face to face with his great rival. No, he's not getting his way this time. Neymar. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That's good running with the ball. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Yamal. Norway can breathe again. Just.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Now it's Vinicius Junior. Mbappe. Yamal. There's the shot! Oh, that wasn't far away.
Neymar clearly feels he did everything right there. He really wasn't that far away.
Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Messi providing an outlet on that flank. Schlotterbeck defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man. Lahm. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. And here's Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Seedorf. Seedorf. Seedorf! And that really should have been that.
Seedorf clearly furious with himself there. They looked for all the world like they were going to go 3 up.
Corner number 2 then. And that should get the job done. Mbappe looking understandably energised after his goal. And the shot's on here. No, he refuses to take the bait. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Hazard. And it's Messi. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Now it's Yamal. Seedorf gets a foot in here. Messi. Desai. And it's Lahm. Great vision. Hazard in acres of space out wide. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. He's a sharp little ball here. Decent chance! Bellingham.
There will be 1 minute added
And
time.
Neymar. Bellingham. There'll be a minute of stoppage time. And there goes the final whistle. Well, that's a tough one. Losing is never good, but this one feels especially hard to take. Not a lot that went glaringly wrong, but the result is one that will make them suffer.
Just a quick reminder today.
Your final thoughts,
Please
Jim?
refrain
So bring it on. Height, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. Well, we're on the way. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, this guy, the supremely confident Hakan Çalhanoğlu, is always a good watch, Peter. He apparently considers himself the world's third best midfielder, but
Shoots! Goal! England! And that's got him off to a flyer!
That's the perfect confidence boost they needed. Brilliant.
Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Well, that's great disguise he got on that finish too. Just toying with the defence, making them guess the wrong thing to do. Made him look a bit silly, Peter.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Well, that's changed the mood entirely, as you'd expect, Peter. It'll be fascinating now to see what kind of reaction it will cause.
De Paul aims beyond the defence. Royce. Xavi Alonso. De Paul. And it's Çalhanoğlu. And here's Totti. Now it's Messi. He's found some space. Oh, and Messi! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
So just one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Drogba. Yamal. Drogba. Totti. Marquinhos gets over and intercepts. Passing is crisp and sharp. Bellingham. Yamal. Has to go back here. Yamal. And he's in on goal. Oh, that was vital. Timber. Oh, that's a dangerous... De Paul! We've got a goal! They are right back in business.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
France are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game. They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Timber. He is through here. Now it's Messi. And he's had it nicked away. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. De Paul promptly onto that, and that is that. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Xavi Alonso. Oh, that is a good ball to... And Messi! Frustratingly close. Howson. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Just coming up to the 30-minute mark. Nicely spread. Yamal. O'Reilly defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And it's Xavi Alonso, passing nice and neat. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
England clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
That is good alertness. Yamal looking to add to his goal. Now it's Drogba. Royce. And the shot's on here. Forced to go back. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. He's on it. Can he get away? And it's made its way to him. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, what a stop. Had to be at his very best. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Oh, takes a shot! And needless to say, that deserved better.
Madueke deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Marquinhos tries to clear. He's having a pop! Now, how often do you see that?
Well, I suppose he was being urged to shoot. Maybe the crowd will stay a little quieter next time.
Bellingham. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Madueke. Very nicely done. It's a pretty loose pass. Corner then. France have their second corner now. A chorus of approval here. It's really good play. So, third corner of the game.
Il y aura 2 minutes de temps additionnel.
Jude. Royce. Great vision. Well timed, excellent interception. No, that's been intercepted. Drogba dominate. That's the end of the first 45. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. Well, Jim, they've both had their moments.
Well, it's been an intriguing watch. A really nice contrast of styles that seem to suit both teams pretty well. Who's ultimately going to win it? It's anyone's guess still.
Well, they've gone toe-to-toe for those 45 minutes, and at half-time, the score is 1-1.
Changement pour la France. Le numéro 20, Messi. Pour le remplacer, le numéro 4.
And that's the second half started. Oh, that's well spotted. Cannavaro kept his eye on it, and he's there. Now it's to Paul. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Totti. Can he get on the end of it? Big chance! Oh, well played. Exemplary, that. Corner number 4 coming up here. England are looking to go forward now. Now it's Drogba. Bellingham. Well, that has not gone well. Chelhanoglu. Royce. Bellingham. This looks promising. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Spread to the right. Tries a shot! Goal! England! Into the lead once more. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? There's the shot! Oh, that wasn't the worst effort in the world. They're up to 5 corners now. England have the chance to go the other way. Howson.
That dugout has had some relief at least, but now the harder work starts. They've got to push for more.
Duke. And here's Drogba. Diouf. Now it's Drogba. Bellingham. Oh, this looks promising. Got to make this count. Oh, delightful ball. It's gone all the way through to the keeper.
France really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Royce. Timber does really well to win the ball there. And it's Rodrigo de Paul. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Oh, easy pickings there. Bellingham. Xavi Alonso, a player whose confidence, whose sense of adventure rubs off on all of those around him. Royce and Drogba closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Silvestre makes the interception. Bellingham, who's set up 1 goal so far.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
De Paul. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Royce. That's been cut out, well played. Xabi Alonso getting up there! And that would have been game, set and match.
Diouf really thought he'd scored to settle this contest, and he's struggling to believe being denied.
Madueke going face-to-face with his great rival. Totti! There's a goal! What remarkable powers of recovery!
Oh, what a fabulous game this is. It just keeps getting better and better.
That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
That's what he lives for, Peter. Not a lot more to add.
Changement.
France can make their change now with a break in play. Quite a game this, all square again.
Well, needless to say...
And a chance!
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Can he latch on to this? And he was quick to react. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
It's Totti! Oh, what has happened here? And they've got rid.
Temps additionnel.
The final seconds now. Bellingham. Looking tidy in possession here. Threads one in. And the shot! That's going to go a long way. Looking for options for movement. Oh, shooting chance! Incredible! Just incredible! So is that it? Is this the moment they stole it? His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.